Oh, okay. Mic's on. So, uh, now that I'm not working every Friday now, which is probably only gonna last till the new year sometime, and hopefully, I still have my job by then, because my work expects everybody to be, well, wizards and, move plate instantaneously. So, it's like, I don't know. I'm now on the short list, basically, because I can't do my job. Also, uh, I said that the next game that I was going to be playing on Fridays was going to be loosely, vaguely Christmas related. And so far, I'm basing this choice of playing Hogwarts Legacy on there were Christmas scenes in the movies. Or at least holiday scenes, because they have winter scenes, which kind of makes you wonder, what religions are there in the Harry Potter world? Because isn't Harry Potter supposed to be like just our world, but there's wizards? So it's like, if there's wizards, what would that mean for religion? And that's loud. And I can't do anything about it because it's preparing shaders on my second monitor, which is at like a 30-degree angle to my right. Or would it be 45? I don't know, but my microphone stands in front of it. I'm taking my headphones off. It's too loud. But yeah. Oh yeah, I can't change anything on my OBS because it's on the same screen as my OBS, so I can't do anything there, and I don't think I... No, I don't have a cursor either. Oh wait, got something going on here. Okay. Let's just move over to game. Let's see, game capture. And will it pick it up? There we go. Wow. Those glasses. Now, I did boot this up just to see how things ran. But that was like over a year ago now, because Steam said that I last played this June of 2023, so I didn't even get out of the tutorial, so I just started up to see how things worked. Because the last time I played a game, like a brand new game on stream, I was having a lot of problems because I didn't update my drivers. So I've got a bunch of stuff. Got a bunch of cosmetics. There's a photo mode that wasn't in the game a year ago. So you can respec now. That wasn't a feature. Haunted Hogsmeade? Why is it haunted now? It's like the only town you ever hear about. So many cosmetics that I'm just unlocking here. That's a funny looking hat. How many things am I gonna go through here? By the way, this game is supposed to take place in the 1800s. Such glasses did not exist in the 1800s. I know this because the American Civil War happened in the 1800s. The mid to late 1800s, and whenever it comes to finding glasses that you can wear at reenactments, it's kind of hard to do because there's only a couple styles that were prominent back then, like in the 1860s. So, yeah. Oh my goodness, how many of these are there? Now, the question is... Oh yeah, look, June 9th, 2023. Intro, 4 minutes. Do I continue with Pringle Dunkleby, or do I make a new character? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to figure this out myself. And where in the world is the options menu? It just brings me back to the... Escape brings me back to the title screen. Where do I change options? Oh, settings and right click. I couldn't see that because stuff was in front of my screen. Uh, nope. Want that one. Okay, that's there. Upscale. Why do I want to upscale? I mean, I guess I'm going for FSR2 if I'm upscaling. My phone likes to make noise. Hold on. Do not disturb. There we go. Now it won't make any noise. Frame generation? Nah, I don't want frame generation. But apparently it's because I don't have a NVIDIA graphics card. Even though I can do such things on mine. I don't want motion blur. Depth of field? Sure. Chromatic aberration? Sure. Doesn't look like there's... Wait, why are there two options? I only own one. Why are there two here? Okay, let's actually fix the audio. I also, turn it down for myself. Okay, my mouse doesn't want to go back onto the game. I probably have to click. You know what? I think I'm just gonna try and... there we go. Yeah, I had to click on the game. Let's turn this down to, like... 20? I'm turning down the music a bit further. Gonna turn that to 20. Headphones. Gonna leave subtitles on. Wow, controller controls. Mouse controls are locked. You can't change them. Good. Okay, yes. Everything ultra. Because I have a graphics card. Please restart the game. Okay. Everything's ultra. Yeah, quality. Let's just go with quality. Windowed full screen? Sure. I can turn off HUD elements? That's interesting. Accessibility options. Menu reader? Nah. Camera shake? Oh, yes. I don't know what a left-handed control scheme for a gamepad would be. Audio visualizer? Okay, whatever. I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. Do I want something that tells me where to go? Yeah, I think I do. Arachnophobia mode? Nah. I'm not that scared of spiders. In fact, I'm not really all that scared of spiders now. I'm just scared of the ones that look venomous. No, I don't need to be told what's what. Let's restart so that ray tracing can take effect. Oh, wow. Don't I want the Dark Arts pack? Or the Hippogriff? I don't think so. Now, my history with Harry Potter is literally just the movies. Like the ones where it's like years 1 through 7. Didn't we just prepare shade? Oh, wait, no. Now you gotta do it for the ray tracing. I think we're gonna stick with Pringle. Just because I don't feel like making another character. I already have one made and we'll just go with that. We're gonna miss the start again, but it's like I don't think there was much there to look at, and it's like this game's over a year old. I'm sure you could find somebody else who played it. Okay, that's still a little loud in my ear. Let's go to sound effects. I'm gonna turn that down to like 4. Actually, let's go to like 7. But sound effects, let's knock that down to like 15. So that it's not as loud, but you know. So let's just start here and go from there.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
It's still a little loud.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir? Where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Okay. Back to this. That's still a little loud, so I'm gonna knock it down to that down to 15, that down to 10. I think I'm gonna turn it down on my end. Maybe not as far as I usually do. I can't even jump. There's a jump button, but space isn't making me jump. I don't even think I walked out of here. So, this is all new to me.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
How can you tell that you're in the Scottish Highlands from just
Mind your
looking
step.
out to the sea? Are you somehow able to recognize the coastline over there?
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Wow, you're spry for an old guy. And look at that, we actually had to pull ourselves up. You just kind of hopped up there. We can jump now. Oh wow, look at that.
Ancient magic.
Look at ray trace
Yes,
ghosting.
A powerful magic
Ah,
wielded by a
yeah.
rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Something lost to time. I wasn't paying attention. Now you're gonna say there's no bridge. I can already see that there's no bridge.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
No. I just want to know why there's rocks here, no stairs. Whenever it's
Sir,
clear
Why
that...
was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Okay, so there was a clearly marked path paved with stone, and yet we don't have any stairs to speak of.
Is
Except
that
for
ice?
there.
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Definitely resembles something like an obsidian surface. that's been shattered. But then again, ice would make the same type of fractures.
Excellent!
Egg salad? Use your camera to select an active target. Cow. There we go, turn up my DPS. Or... whatever it is for your mouse.
That
There
was
we
a
go.
bit rougher than I'd expected.
And yet you're hopping up ledges.
Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Well, you can't cast while you're jumping. I guess that takes too much focus off. So we've got a stone bridge here. They probably grew the rock somehow through magic. Zap the seagulls.
Ah, up there.
And where are the stairs? Yep, clamber yourself. There's stairs right there. Oh, the path was meant to lead up through there, but it broke. Yeah, so the path was supposed to take us up this way. A chest to search? What? Did I get some gold? Is that what I got?
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Yeah, I can see that. Ooh, something loaded. That wind sound loaded. And this cutscene loaded.
Steady yourself.
And we weren't feeling this along the cliff face for...
Reparo!
What? I'm not sure that's how that works.
Almost there.
Either that or you're a very powerful wizard. Those birds were unfazed.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Well, this cup looks out of place. Okay, stop telling me about the mini-map. Well, I can move the cup, but I can't kick the cup.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Wow. What an ego. Oh, I thought there were more. What else is in here?
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
I'm pretty sure you can see
Perhaps
that.
our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Really? I can climb up a ledge, but I can't climb up that.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Oh. What's going on here? Is this what it looked like back in the day?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
No, it can't be. This is somewhere else entirely. Hey, you awake?
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key? Hmm?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
There's absolutely no restraints
How
here.
many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Interesting.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Wow, you just stick the key in, don't even turn it.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Seems like the game's still a little loud. So what, I'm just gonna loot this chest in front of the goblin? I guess I am.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Oh. Oh. Interesting. So I have to do something like that every time I learn a new spell or something?
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Yeah, this game's still a little too loud.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
That is a very weird shadow, but I guess it makes sense for such an intense light source
I see something
and
up ahead.
positioning.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Okay, are you seeing this now, or is this just me?
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Okay. Acquired Lumos, which has been put into your spell slot, or it's slotted into your spell set. Yeah.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
And now we fight.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Pew pew.
Expulso! Levioso! Protego! Confringo! Deposo! Confringo! Defindo! Levioso!
Ah, it wants me to block. It's still kind of peaking my audio mixer on OBS. I feel like I need to turn the volume down again. What?
Deposo!
Okay, let's try that again.
Expulso! Confringo! Expulso! Levioso!
Come on.
Levioso! suppose so. Descendo. Confundo.
Okay, now that I've learned how to
Stay close!
guard.
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
I don't
What's
know.
happening?
Something's going on here.
Wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Oh, they can attack from a distance.
Protego!
Okay, that means I'm probably gonna have to do that.
Protego!
Okay, I can only hold it for like a second.
Stupefy! Stupefy!
Oh, nope.
Protego! Stupefy!
Ow. Okay.
Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy!
I feel like the guard being on right click would be better.
Lumos.
Interesting. Really interesting.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
wow. Ow, wow.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Why is there a path? It's loud. Keeps peaking OBS. I mean, I probably would have played this game back in October if I actually had time to play it.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now,
How'd you
I need
manifest
to
a
study this
robe?
locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
What are my expectations here? I mean, I guess the entire point of Hogwarts is to take classes. Because it's like, why would you want to explore whenever you're going to a school, you know? Let's just
I'm
go with
looking
that.
forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
I'm just gonna go with
A
curiosity.
desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
I don't know. Maybe. To be honest, I don't really care, so let's just... Oh, I can't click the option. I hate it whenever it's like, oh, you have a cursor here. You can't click on anything. I'll just accept it.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Normally, you would say something about,
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
people
Professor
leaving.
Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Still loud.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
I need to keep changing the volume because it's never low enough. There's what? Only 4 beds here? And that one doesn't have a ladder. I've got ray tracing. Why isn't this looking better? It's... okay. I mean... everything's as far as it'll go. Well... here we go. What's upstairs? Oh, so what's downstairs? Just more stairs?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Just have to wait for the right moment. One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm gonna go with that
Harrowing
one.
indeed. I'm still a bit on edge myself and a little nervous for classes to start.
Oh, you needn't be worried. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha, I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts not right either.
Just grab an apple.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Sure, let's ask
An
questions.
affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Is it
Might
common
as well.
practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
So we've got Fig and Garlic. And my guy's name is Pringle.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
There's only one common room that everyone wishes they could get in. All right. Deep breath. Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Sure, let's go with
I
that
hope
one.
astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
But it's always so noisy in the corner.
Of course. You spin it.
So I end up just talking to everyone and nothing gets done.
Is there anything else that I can mess with? Eat another apple.
Can't wait till I'm old enough to travel. No more falling off roofs for me.
Nothing beats a leisure evening.
Imelda Reyes acts as if she invented it.
Mm.
Wonder where they're from. Can't imagine starting a new school this late. I adore the hamlets near the coast. They're a bit damp.
Okay, I guess we're heading downstairs. Running downstairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Why does lip syncing seem like it's getting worse and worse as time goes on? Just in general, not just in this game.
And educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Room names popping up. So we go from the common room to Hogwarts to the tower.
Something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
I don't know how long I'm gonna actually play this game for on the channel, but I don't know. It might get interspersed with other other games. I was beginning to yawn there, and then I just somehow stopped. So, experience. Just experience. This is how I level up. Challenges. So that's how I level up and unlock stuff.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
The pictures do move. What is this? It makes no sense to me. Still makes no sense to me.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
On the right side of the map? Oh, like over here. Like in this area. Okay. What did A&D do? Would that, like, scroll me through? Is that a whale skeleton?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I used to enjoy flying.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Keep casting spells over here. Or, yeah. And they keep making that...
Lumos.
Whoa. Except mine's the only one that actually lights things up. It's not that hard, you just press 1. Oh, I need to talk to you.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Main quest will further the story. Continue. Quests are locked by spell or level requirements, okay. And they'll have a lock symbol on them. Completing professor requirements, professor's assignments, and quest rewards. Aren't there actual schedules for this stuff and not just you show up whenever? Oh, track. There we go.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay, we go up these stairs, I guess. Oh. Ooh. Frame rate's chugging a little. It's gone real quiet. And who are you? You're a weird cat. Okay, we're going downstairs or upstairs? Upstairs. What an interesting tapestry.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Oh, here we go.
I find if I try to look attentive in potions, it seems to keep sharp off my back. It works quite well unless he asks me a question, and then it's not really a good plan at all. Overall, I probably wouldn't recommend it.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm. Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Interesting.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Accio.
Splendid! Stay focused. That's it! Not to worry. Very good. Happens to the best of us. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Stay focused.
Watch this.
So I need to let go a bit sooner.
Oh,
Picks
dear.
up too much speed.
Let us see this. There we go.
I'm holding 4 right now.
Accio.
Did I not let go?
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! That is how it's done.
Accio. Happens to the best of us.
Do I need to... I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to hold 4. Pretty sure that's what it said. Do I need to press 4 instead?
Accio.
Yeah, I gotta press it. I thought I was supposed to hold it. At least I got points this time.
There we go.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to win at all. No wonder I was pulling them all off.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wizaerd just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wizaerd uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wizaerd much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wizaerd School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wizaerd, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronen wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined. Well,
A word,
you'd
if
be
you
using
would.
it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Level up. Plus some hit points. And of course, we always spin the globes. How useful is this globe whenever there's a dragon? How do they have such an accurate map? Maybe it's not entirely accurate. I don't know what maps looked like back then. What year is it anyway? Oh, so that's how you look at things you've encountered. Challenges. Quests. Okay. Oh, you claim rewards. That's the next one. Complete 4 main story quests. Okay. Gear. Ah, yes, I can equip some black leather gloves. Yes, because I need glasses, of course. I'll keep the hat. Ah, yes. Take the robe off, I guess. I don't think I want to unequip that. Okay, I looked through everything. I guess I'll look at the map. Side quests are now available. So, flags. You know, I think I would have preferred a more traditional map. I'm just gonna try to walk there. Because it's downstairs somewhere.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Why is there like a chest icon right around here?
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Well, I'm glad that there's random things that go on like that. Oh, that must be a window or something. It's like I saw something over here, and it's like, huh. What are these things? I still don't know what that means. So there's levels to locks. Hello, cat. What's with all these cats? Then again, I guess wizards and witches are associated with cats. Somebody's more concerned with drawing than providing information. Because I can see the pictures, I can't read the writing. So now we head down and down and further down, I guess. All the way down here. Oh, wow. Game's getting choppy here. Okay. course you can spin every single globe.
Revelio.
Nope, nothing. Something does not seem right about this. Not getting any information out of anything. What are you?
Revelio.
Well, I mean, it's showing me that there's a doorway up here. Well, don't look at me like that. Seriously, don't look at me like that.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic card. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Levioso! What are you doing up there?
You're good.
Protego. How perceptive. Thank you.
Levioso. Rather good at this, aren't you?
I know.
Levioso.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
This takes place after 1873. So, they do have a bit more technology. But I still can't place what year. It's like, I don't think it's early 1900s, because the website says 1800s. But that means they have a good deal of technology, such as steam engines and such. Well, I mean, as evidenced by the train at the beginning.
Nice work.
And what do you want?
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Not really looking for that.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
What are these eye things?
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Why is there like a chest emblem on the mini-map, like right here? I don't understand. And it disappears whenever I go down a level. I'm guessing it's not anywhere up either. Okay,
I need someone to lend me some potions and
okay. I'm moving away from that music. I don't know where I'm going. Maybe I should check the map. Get an idea of where I should be going. What's in there? Oh, that's like school services. Okay, well, let's see here. You know what? I'm actually kind of heading in the right direction.
Trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Thought as much. Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him.
Revelio.
Nothing? Okay, that's a little horrifying.
I deserve a location that warrants pride, not one that reeks of you. The unfairness of being hung here, why it warrants looking into. People grumbling about a foul smell. Ooh. If you step in the wrong place and become engulfed in a stench, well, be it on your...
Do you know how to use a bow? Ah, yes. Collect money from random stuff.
Forgot to read the chapter for potions today. Wish I had a potion to remind myself to do my homework.
Game is getting kind of choppy in places. So gotta go down there somewhere. You know what? I'm gonna head this way.
anyone fancy going to brew them pet with me?
Well, that's locked.
My friend said they are very...
you put a foot wrong, it's just, well,
Guess I'll head outside. Meow. 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 Meow.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Ah, yes. Special recipes. What, like the, healing potion?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Let's go with her.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Okay. Can you decide on what shape you want to take? You're worse than quantum entangled stuff. Because you change right before my eyes. I don't have to look away for you to change it. You just do it. Wow.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio.
Wyvern Fountain. Something, 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 Wyvern.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio. Accio. Got it. Levioso.
There's just random things. Interesting.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Don't get too cocky.
Some kind soul help me.
Accio. Brilliant.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
What? What are you complaining about?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind.
I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Oh. Well, that's not what I want to focus on right now. Because I think that is also... I might not be able to get through. Let's focus on that for now. Because I saw something about something being locked. Oh no. Takes a little bit to open doors. Probably trying to load the section.
High places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Oh, we're getting more keys involved. So that can be fixed. So can that bridge.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
No? Wrong one? Mm.
Sending out my mother, pleading with her to send my favorite night show.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Okay, so we're heading out to Hogsmeade. So this is what, the front courtyard?
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
What in the world are these things? They seem unaffected by my magic. So I'm just gonna leave those be.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Well, that's not too far from the castle.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about...
It crashed. I guess I'm not getting the Hogsmeade. We're 2 hours and 30 minutes in. I think I will just end it here instead of trying to go through all that again and then it crash again. I'll try to get to that point, and if it crashes, like off stream, I'll try to get to that. And see if I can get past that point if it keeps crashing. It might not crash again. I don't know. If it doesn't crash, I'll just back out and the next time I stream it, we can get the Hogsmeade. So, yeah. I guess that's it for now. Not much else to do if I'm just gonna be ending it here. Yeah, I got like about half an hour left, but I'm not gonna bother. Gotta see about getting some other things done tonight. Such as getting food. I just need to figure out where my mom put the pizza I bought. You know, I'm looking at the banner image on Steam for the game. And I don't know if I'm just associating falsely that bridge, that wooden bridge, with the path to Hogsmeade, or if that's actually a path to Hogsmeade. I don't know, I think I'm just thinking about it because it was also somewhere they went whenever it was snowing one time. Well, either way, I'm gonna end the stream here. No need to keep going on. Factorio tomorrow.